How are you all? I hope you all are doing well. We have started lecture series on JEE Advanced Previous Year Question Papers. So within that, I already explained some of the previous year question in my channel. So if you wanted to see this video, you may check it into my playlist. So in my today's video, I will explain to you all one of the important question from JEE Advanced. Okay, so it is question from JEE Advanced. I will explain to you all in detail. Okay, now let's get start our today's question. So here in our question, we have given line y, which is a y which is equal to mx plus 1. Okay, and equation of a circle it is also given. So the equation of a circle, which is x minus 3 square plus y plus 2 square plus, which is equal to 25. Okay, equation of line given, equation of a circle it is also given, and midpoint of a line segment PQ which is also given, and which has x coordinate, it is a negative 3 by 5. Okay, so it has x coordinate negative 3 by 5, and then we have to find out the value for m. We have to find out the value for m. Okay, so the value for m in our first option it is given. So m which is lies between 2 lesser equal m strictly less 4. That means in our first interval 2 included, 4 excluded. Now option number B, it says that we have the value which is a negative 3 and 1. Okay, so m lies between negative 3 and 1. So negative 3 included and 1 which is excluded. Now in our option number C, we have given 4 lesser equal m strictly less 6, and option number D, 6 lesser equal m strictly less 8. Okay, so this is the interval for m it is given. Okay, so we have to find out the value for m by using our given data, and then we have to figure it out whether which interval that m belongs. Okay, now let's get started our today's solution. I will explain to you all each and every step in detail. Okay, so it is quite easy to understand, just need to apply some of the concept. Here in my today's solution, which is a question number 38, question it is from section first. So we have given equation of a line which is y which is equal to mx plus 1. Okay, so first of all, whenever we have such a type of the question, what we do first, we have to gather all the data, whatever we have given in question, we have to gather it at one place. Then we'll get an idea how we can generate the values by using our given data. Try to apply the concept what we learn, okay, to our data. So first of all, we have to take all the data at one place and try to figure it out which of the possible way that we can generate from our question. Okay, now let's first of all write what we have given. So which intersect the circle it is also given, which is x minus 3 square plus y plus 2 square, which is equal to 25. Okay, so if we see this one carefully, it seems like that it is the equation of a circle having center h and k. Okay, center h and k, which is h and k is a non-zero, and radius it is here. Okay, that means our standard equation of a circle with a center h k, which is a non-zero center, it says that we write equation of a circle as x minus h square plus y minus k square, which is equal to r square. Okay, where h and k is the center and r is the radii. Okay, so r is the radius here. Now first of all, find out the center and radius, because in our question we have given circle and the line segment which is having x coordinate along to that circle. That's why we need to know the radius and the center of a circle. Okay, so easily we can get it from here. So compare this equation of a circle to our standard equation of a circle. So we'll get the x minus h, that means h is here 3. Compare this one, h is a 3 and negative k which is equal to 2, that means k is a negative of 2. Okay, so negative 3 is equal to negative h, that means h is equal to 3. Okay, so compare it, you will get the value. And a radius square means 5 square, so we will get that radius, it is a 5. Okay, so these all the value radius and center we generated from our equation of a circle. And one more condition we have here, the midpoint of a line segment of a PQ has x coordinate, it is a negative 3 by 5. Okay, now let me explain how we can find the midpoint for the any line segment. Okay, now consider here, if I consider the line segment, okay, line segment it is here, consider it is a P, here it is a Q. Okay, so obviously the line segment first coordinate it goes to x1, second it goes to y1, it is goes to x2, y2. Okay, so this is the coordinate for line x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so we want the midpoint. Okay, midpoint we find, consider it is the m. Okay, so midpoint m which is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, which is the x coordinate. Okay, so what is the x coordinate here for that line? x1 plus x2 by 2. This one is the only x coordinate, and y coordinate it is here y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This one is the y coordinate. So don't get confused about the x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay, so in our question we have given x coordinate, which is a negative 3 by 2. So the line segment, which is the first coordinate, it is x always here, and second it is the y always here. So we want the midpoint. So the midpoint of x coordinate is the x1 plus x2 divided by 2. Okay, so x coordinate x1 plus x2 divided by 2. This is the x coordinate, and y1 plus y2 divided by 2. This is the y coordinate. Okay, so this one is x and this one is x, y coordinate. Okay, so I hope so you all understood the x coordinate and y coordinate. Okay, so x coordinate it is given negative 3 by 5. That means the value for x1 plus x2 by 2, which is given negative 3 by 2. Okay, so here it is the x coordinate. We have x1 plus x2. This is the x coordinate. Okay, midpoint of x coordinate x1 plus x2 by 2, which is equal to x coordinate. Okay, this is the x coordinate we have given. Okay, the value for x coordinate is a negative of 3 by 5. Okay, so x1 plus x2 by 2, which is a negative of 3 by 5. So what I have done, I just taken the value for x1 plus x2 as a 2, taken it here, so negative 6 by 5. Okay, so x1 plus x2 I got the value for it is a negative 6 by 5. Okay, so this is the value for x1 plus x2. Now we want the value for m. Now try to remember the some results from quadratic equation or a linear equation, or when we solve the equation. Okay, so how we solve the equation for finding the value for x and y. Okay, so we want the value for m. That means we have to find out first of all the value for xy. Okay, so once we get the value for xy, then it is easier to find out the value for m. Why? Because in our equation of a line, we have given y which is equal to mx plus 1. Okay, so m which is in the form of x and y. So if we want the value for m, so we have to figure it out the value for x and y first. Okay, now let's find out the x and y first. And we have only one equation. Okay, other than this, we do not have in our question anything. Okay, so we have the only one equation, which is the equation of a circle, and using this we want the value for m. Okay, and we have to find out the value for m and just figure it out whether which interval these values belongs. Okay, so I have y is equal to mx plus 1. So substitute this value to our given equation, because we have only these two equations. Okay, so then it is easier to find out the value. Okay, now let's substitute this value here. So in my next step, I done it here. Y which is equal to mx plus 1 is our equation of a circle, equation of a line, and the equation of our circle is x minus 3 square plus y plus 2 square plus 20, which is equal to 25. Now put y, the value for y it is here. Okay, the y which is here, which is the mx plus 1. Okay, mx plus 1. So our first form it will get in the form of x, and second bracket it is also in the form of x. So we'll get easily the root of x by using this one. Okay, so x minus 3 square plus y plus 2 square is equal to 25. Now put y is equal to mx plus 1. So it doesn't affect here first. Then second one, y is equal to mx plus 1. So mx plus 1 plus 2. That means mx plus 3 bracket square. Okay, which is equal to 25. So I did it here already. So this, if we wanted to solve the value for x, we will get the value for m. Okay, so we have to solve the value for x first, then we'll get the value of m. Okay, now put the value for y is equal to mx plus 1 here. So x minus 3 bracket square as it is, y is equal to mx plus 1. So mx plus 1 plus 2. So mx plus 3 bracket square. Okay, which is equal to 25. Now find out the square. So a minus b square. How we can find the a minus b square? We know that the standard quadratic formula for a minus b square is the a square minus twice of ab plus b square. Okay, and the second square of bracket is a plus b square. So a square plus twice of ab plus b square. Okay, so a square minus 2 times a into b plus b square plus as it is a square plus 2 times a into b plus b square. Okay, b square which is a 9, and which is equal to 25. Now let's find the simplified form of our equation. So x square it is here. So multiply this one bracket first, 2 into x into 3. So 2 3s are 6x, negative of 6x plus 9 it is here. Now solve similarly second bracket. So mx square m square x square plus 3 to the 6 mx plus 9 as it is here. Okay, so which is equal to 25. Now solve this bracket again one more time. So take the value for x together, the value for a similar term together. Okay, So we can see it here, x square and x square, it is a common here, so we can take x square common. So remaining term here, m square plus 1. So this one is the m square plus 1 out of bracket x square. So by using these two terms, now see the similar term for x. So x it is here, x it is here. So take 6 common from here. So plus 6 out from here, under bracket m minus 1 it is here, and x out of the bracket. Okay, so this is the value when we take 6 and m common from here. So take 25 here at side. So 9 plus 9, 18 minus 25. Okay, 18 minus 25, it comes as a negative of 7, which is equal to 0. Okay, so as we can observe here, so it seems like that our equation is in the form of quadratic equation. Okay, so like ax square plus bx plus c, which is equal to 0. So which having value for a is the m square plus 1 plus b 6 into m minus 1 minus 7. Okay, so here we can see that the value for a, value for b, and value for c it is here. And we always know that addition of a two root of our quadratic equation, which is a negative of a b by a. Okay, negative of b by a, and multiplication of a two root of our quadratic equation is a c by a. Okay, so always remember this one. So we may use any of the result, so in order to get the value for m. Okay, so what I have done, I applied here the addition of a two root as a m1 plus m2 is the negative of b by a, when we have quadratic equation in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, so we can see that here addition of a two root is, okay, so that means m1 plus m2 we can write it is the, this is the a, this is the b, and this is the c. So negative b, so negative of m square plus 1, negative b means negative of 6 into m minus 1 upon m square plus 1. Now let us see what is the next step is here. So next step, it says that our equation in the form of x1 plus x1. Okay, x in the form of x. So our quadratic equation, it also gives the root in the form of x. Okay, so that's why I have taken x1, because m is already there. Okay, so we want the value for m. So so to not get that m coincide with the other m, that's why I consider m as a x here. Okay, these are the only value for roots. So addition of two roots can be written as minus b by a. Okay, minus b is minus 6 into m minus 1 by a. Okay, so m square plus 1. So addition of a two root, we already found this one, x1 plus x2, by using midpoint formula. Okay, the x1 value for x coordinate for x1 plus x2. Okay, so which is a negative of 6 by 5, which is equal to this one. So negative 6 cancel with the negative 6, so that m square plus 1 is here, 5 it is here, so m square plus 1, which is equal to 5m minus 5. Okay, so take this term at one side, so we'll get the m square minus 5m. So 5m is here, negative 5m, negative 5 it comes positive 5, and 5 plus 1 it comes 6. Okay, so we got the quadratic equation. Okay, again we got the quadratic equation which is in the form of m. Okay, our quadratic equation which is in the form of m, so it is easier to find out the value for m now. Okay, so how we find the root of a quadratic equation? First we find the numbers where their multiplication is a 6 and their addition is a negative 5. So which are the two number? Their multiplication 6. Okay, multiplication 6 and their addition negative 5. So the number is a negative 3, negative 2. Negative 3 plus negative 2 is a negative 5, and their multiplication negative 3 multiplied by negative 2 is a 6. Okay, so our value it comes m minus 3, m minus 2, which is equal to 3, 0. Okay, so which gives m which is equal to 2 and m which is equal to 3. So here we can see we got the exact two value for m. Okay, exactly two value. First value it says that m is a 2, and second value it says that m is a 3. Now in our option we have given 4 interval. This one first, second, third, fourth. So we have to find out where that 2 and 3 belongs. So if we go through the second option, so the value which start from 3 including 3 but excluding 1, so negative 3 up to 1, but 2 and 3 does not belongs here, so second option it is goes wrong here. Okay, now in my third option, so 4 lesser equal to m lesser equals 6, but we can see that 2 and 3 it is also not there. Okay, so the value is start from 4, 5 and not 6. Okay, so the value it is here from 4, 5, so the third option is also wrong. And the fourth option it says that the value it start from 6, 7 all up to the 8 but not 8. Okay, so this one is also wrong. So the correct option is m is a 2 and a 3, which belongs to our first option, 2 lesser equal m strictly less 4. Okay, the value means 2 lesser equal m means m needs the value 2, m needs the value 3. but not 4. Okay, so this is the our required option number A. Okay, so this is the question from JEE Advanced. We have to figure it out only the root of our quadratic equation. But first of all, we have to visualize what we have given. There are some other way to solve this example. Okay. So, but as I felt that this one is easier to understand, that's why I explained this example. Okay, solution. So there are some other ways. So if you found some other way to solve this example, let me know in the comment section. Okay. So I already uploaded some other videos. There are some JEE advanced type of the question is there, and which involve the quadratic equation factors. Okay, so this one is quite easier to understand. I hope so you all have understood this lecture. Okay, it is completely based on the root of a quadratic equation and plus the equation of a circle and its center. Okay, so I hope you all have understood everything here for my today's lecture. So thank you everyone, thank you for my today's lecture.